engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
If you're gonna buy a car like that, you need to find one that was heavily produced. Because like what people don't realize when they're putting a car together, all of this stuff right here, will tear you up. You got to find this piece, and when they ship it to you, it can't. If it gets bent or damaged, then on the way you done.
Yeah. So let me ask y'all this. I don't know if you keep up. Niggas been trying to get me to understand it. Just saying I can't get it up here. I can't understand the I-95 South dude prices. There's no way you can make me understand it.
What's throwing you off?
Okay, so if I bring him this, he's still gonna be like, 300,000. 300. You got to show me what's gonna be 300,000.
It's the time. How much do you make an hour?
Yeah.
All right, this is a perfect example. Okay, so look at this building, right?
Right.
And the staff that you didn't see in here. What do you think it costs to run it today?
This bid for these two buildings.
These two buildings, payroll, everything.
Run them a day.
Not parts, not cars, just utilities and staff.
Like 500
a day.
No, not a day. 1,200.
Is that your guess a day?
Yeah.
You'd be way off. It's 5,000 a day.
God dang.
Yeah, it costs 126 grand a month to run the business.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and I don't have anything close to the material or machines that he got or the labor that he has. Right. So if he takes your car and he charges you $95 an hour, his true cost is probably like $65 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So even if he is charging you 300 grand, he might be making 30%, 25%. The margin ain't that. It doesn't matter what you bring if it takes 10 hours to paint it. If you bring a car that's worth $300 and it takes him 10 hours to paint it, it still takes 10 hours to paint it.
Right. True that.
So it just really depends on what it is that's being done. It has nothing to do with, the totality of the cost of it. It's just how much things cost. People don't have a correlation for that because, unfortunately, you blend in this customer of somebody that's new to classic cars, and you taking somebody who's been in it a while.
Right.
So you remember when Cutlasses was $500.
Yeah.
So to you, 300,000 sounds completely and totally astronomical.
Right. So you would do it
if that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
I had the pink Lincoln.
Yeah.
Or like even. Where's the other Lincoln at? There's a black one.
Back out there.
So like I had a 66. Okay. I sold it for 134,000.
Okay.
But look, you want to hear something funny? So I bought two Lincolns since then, and both of them I sold because they wasn't that Lincoln. So now I'm going, do I want to take and build another Lincoln?
Yeah.
Well, that car, cost on that car is $60,000. Okay. I was just stop.
Yeah.
Car need paint, right? If I'm gonna make it look like the other one, if you're gonna talk about a car that size, it's $85 an hour to paint. It's gonna be 15 grand. All right, so now you're talking about 60 plus 15, that's 75, it's 75, right? If I do interior work, that's another 10, that's 85, right? And then on top of that, that ain't doing nothing with the motor, and they don't count no wheels and tires. Right. I do wheels, that's another 7.
Right.
Tires got to be custom made, that's 1,500.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I got to wait a year and a half. Or I could give you 25,000 of mustard on top of it, and I can have it right now. But if I got 85,000, I got 115.
Right. Sure enough. Yeah.
I could drive right now.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on what you want. So I mean, what would you charge to paint a car? What do you think is a fair price on a paint job?
10.
Okay, so 10 grand. So there's some cars that can be painted for 10 grand, and it's gonna look like 10 grand with 20 grand pull up.
Like the Ride Elegance dude out of mine, he charged 20, and I'd be like, I don't see different from the 10. Well, I ain't up on it, so maybe this, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's from 10 feet away. So I have what I call 10 feet paint jobs. I'm dead ass serious. 10 feet paint jobs, 20 feet paint jobs, 30 foot paint,
right,
and glass.
Right.
So like I can give you an example. Come here, let me show you.
Okay.
We're about 20 feet away. Now, how's the car look?
It's 6 out of 10 winner.
It's cool.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. But when you walk up on it, you can go, The closer you get, now how it look. So you see what I'm saying?
So when did you started fresh out of college on this?
No. So I've been doing classic cars for 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah. So I started into the car business. I worked at Bill Hurd back in the day.
Okay.
And so I started at Bill Hurd when I was like 19. And then I kind of just progressed through the car business that way. And then my last job, I was senior vice president of sales
Okay.
for a company. I managed 74 dealerships.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when they decided to move in another direction, they gave me a severance and I started doing this.
Okay.
Yeah. So I started with one in the driveway.
Yeah.
Then
What was that one?
71 Buick Riviera.
Okay.
Yeah. It's called a boat tail.
Both head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on. Wait. Nah, I ain't gonna ask you. My neighborhood where I'm from, dude had a boat tail always sat in the driveway. And it probably, unless you bought it.
Nah, boat tail's a super rare car, 71 to 73, but it was a 70, I think it was 72 boat tail. But I bought it for 3,500. I sold it for 6, and I said, man, that's easy. Let me do that again.
Let me see. I'm gonna see if it's on sitting in the driveway on Google Maps.
Yeah.
I'm at online. Where we at? Very hard. Come down. Wood Valley. Yeah. House right there.
You said he got a boat tail sitting in the yard.
It's in there since I was a little boy. Gone. It's sitting at that house.
Oh,
For
okay.
years. Yeah. Yeah. How did you and dude in the alien go?
He used to work for me at the company I came from. So he was a regional manager. So he managed 13 locations
Okay.
of the 74 that I had.
Okay.
He actually taught me a lot about classic cars. I learned a lot from him. Okay. Yeah, me and him went up and we went half on the car, lost our ass on it, and decided to stay with it.
Learn from it.
Yeah. So we bought another one and bought another. It was actually 3 of us.
Yeah.
And then after the first L, the first dude was like,
yeah.
"Nah, I'm cool."
Yeah.
And then so we just keep going car to car.
I can guess. I ain't gonna say. I can guess what type of dude that third one to the left was.
Nah, I mean he has seen it.
He was a street nigga.
No.
Street niggas don't like to lose.
No, he had his own dealership too.
Okay.
But he already had motion doing regular cars.
Oh, okay.
So he was just like, I don't really need to do this.
Okay,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
yeah, but now interestingly enough, he does do some classic cars. He does consignment with us, but no, he was pretty light.
So it got to be a way, cause I'm a 96 Impala in the 80s model Landau Caprice 2-door. Bro, it got to be a way. I know you ain't got to tell it to me. I know you probably know. It got to be a way where you can go somewhere, pay and search, and find everywhere in the United States where somebody got one of these cars sitting.
And if you do, I don't know the way. I mean, the only place I'll buy a lot
It
of
got
cars
to be
off.
searchable off of then.
I mean, if you have, well, first of all, you'd have to have access to people's private information, which is highly illegal.
Okay.
Then you'd have to have access to the Department of Motor Vehicles for every individual state, which I imagine would also be frowned upon. so, and that's assuming that they still got them registered. So, but that's the fun part. It's fine, no?
Yeah.
Now I find so many, I'm out of money all the time. So